Drill cam up.
Medkit's here.
Drill cam up. Trap ready.
Device deployed.
Setting wire. Drill cam up.
Device deployed.
Enemy spotted.
Medkit's here.
One
Enemy
enemy
spotted.
remaining. All enemies eliminated.
Foam deployed. Device deployed.
Trap ready. Breaching the wall.
Medkit's here.
Trap ready. Drill cam up. Drill cam up. Ready to breach the wall. Drill cam up. Drill cam up.
Medkit's here.
Drill cam up. Drill cam
Last
up.
round fired. Ugh.
1 minute remaining. Thirty seconds remaining.
Reloading.
One enemy remaining. All enemies eliminated.
Shield ready. Shield ready. Shield ready. Enemy spotted.
Need backup.
Frag out. Ready to breach the wall. Blue zone out. Frag out. Ready to breach the wall. Blue zone out.
1 minute remaining.
Ugh.
Breaching.
1 enemy remaining. All enemies
Reloading.
eliminated. The decryptor has been dropped.